Mom, you're gonna say this is gross.
What's going on? Back again. So I'm back out in the shed again. As you can see, lighting is okay, I guess. Basically just getting what's coming through the door. But today we're gonna pour some no-roll sinker molds. And I'm gonna pour a couple egg sinkers. Just kind of give you guys an idea of how it's done. Just hanging out a little bit. It's nice Sunday morning, 10 o'clock, and it's 47 degrees outside. So I'm thinking about noon I might go fishing today. But yeah, we're just gonna pour a couple molds for sinkers today. I don't need too many egg sinkers. If you see my last video, I was actually got the boat all uncovered, got it ready to go, got the batteries put in it, and got to look at what kind of sinkers I needed. I need a few of all the no-roll except for the 3-ounce. I got about I think I had 4 3-ounce sinkers, so maybe I'll make 1 or 2. The egg sinkers I'm pretty good on. I don't need any, but I'll make a few of them for you guys today. I've had the melting pot going here for a while now, and it's nice and melted down. Just skim off some of the crap that's on top. I'm actually going to go ahead and put a couple more weights in, because I have a feeling these are going to eat up some lead. So I'm going to go ahead and put a couple more in here without trying to splash myself. That one went fairly well. That one didn't do too bad. So, like I said, today's just gonna be making some sinkers. This is the egg sinker mold that I have. Makes quite a variety. But that'll be next. So the way the no-roll works is you get the mold, and it comes with 4 of these pins. I've got 3 here. One's over here. Comes with 4 pins, and what they do is they go down the center here, so that way you can leaves you a hole open for the string to go through. So this mold makes 1 ounce, 1.5 ounce, 2 ounce, and 3 ounce. Most of the time, the only time I'm ever using these sinkers really is for when I'm in the river catfishing. That's how she looks. Let's see if we can't pour a couple here. That 1 ounce really, or 3 ounce really takes some lead. So go ahead and pull these out. Just give it a little twist. She should pull out pretty easily. Don't hit your machine like I just did. I got a drip. Might need to tighten that down. So I didn't figure the 1 ounce poured very well. It didn't seem like it went in. The mold probably wasn't warm enough. As you can see, just put that right back in there. Oops. And there's my first sinker. Right there. So I've noticed also, as doing with these, if you get you a pair of side cutters to take that little spigot off, it actually does make a pretty good clean cut. You don't have to do a whole lot of filing. So get you a pair of those if you don't have them. Looks pretty good. And like I said, be careful of these pens. I'm gonna pick them up with my fingers. They've been sitting a minute, but they will get hot, and they do stay hot. So just be aware. There, I've got a pretty pour everywhere. Do one more set of these, and then we'll move on to the egg sinkers. Just give you kind of a idea how those are poured. Like I said, there's your benches line in like that. When you close this, it locks around them, and you can see the mold is touching. There's no gaps going through it. You can put a little lube on these, a little oil, just to help them slide out if they start getting a little sticky. Oop, dropped it. While I'm tearing these off, I'm gonna go ahead and get this mold warmed up just a little bit. Lead does cool off pretty quick, but I'm not testing it. I'm not going to try to hold it up and so like I said, there's your, you can see in there, there's your hole for your string. It's nice and purty. So I don't know if if there's something else that you guys are interested in seeing with this, but I'm probably gonna be tinkering around with this kind of stuff for quite a while. I have a lot of lead, and I am noticing that to get into making a few things full, I've done a lot of research, so it's not terrible, but it does take some money to get into it to where you want to make, if you have an idea in your head to make one specific thing, you can easily get into making your own very quick, very cheap. But if you plan on, like I thought about, I'm trying to make a few things to where I can give them my buddies and they have ideas and they want this and they want that. But in order to get exactly everything that they're looking for, between if I got to buy another mold, it's $35 to $40, and then you're talking the material to go with it. If they want a spinner bait, I've got skirts and hooks. Hooks are pretty cheap. You can buy, like, I think this bag here of 53-aught for those round head jigs were $6 for 50 of them, so you're making 50 jigs for pretty cheap. But the thing is, when you start getting into like the blades on spinners or buying skirts, it's better to buy skirts in bulk because you're going to save a ton of money. But it's not, I feel like that I want to buy several different colors, and by the time I'm done, I'm $60 deep in that. And how many can I make a ton of jigs with that? Yeah, absolutely. But you're $60 deep on just skirts. Individually, the items are priced pretty cheap, but it's not like something, if you plan on getting into it to make for other people as well, I guess it's kind of like a business jump. You've got to put your money into it to get started, and there is that involved. Don't get me wrong, there's quite a bit of startup cost. I would say I probably just now what I have, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 molds. I bought several packages of hooks to make about 75 weedless jigs and 150 round ball jigs. I bought the melting pot. I bought jig skirts. I bought collars, weed guards, paint, stuff to do paint with. Even though I made that on the pretty cheap side, I've still probably got about $450 wrapped up in just material to do stuff. And then I honestly could probably spend another $300 or $400 if I wanted to. Can I make stuff now? Absolutely. And I have been. But I want to upgrade my color selection, and I also want to be able to start making spinner baits and more colors in the mold or in the weedless jigs selection. So, and then I got a few other tools that I think would make this a little bit easier, but we haven't quite got them yet. Like I said, I could probably spend another couple $100 if I wanted to. Gun that's hot. All right, so let's get into this the egg making here. So with the egg mold, it looks like that. It comes with one pull pin. So if you want to do both sides, all sinkers, you're going to need to buy yourself another pull pin. Today, I think I'm just going to make, I'll make one row of each. I'm going to do those are really small. I can't even read the sizes in there. looks like 1/8, 1/4, 3/8, 1/2, and 3/4 ounce. And then we'll make one of each of the big ones, which is 1 ounce, 1/2 ounce, 2 ounce, and 3 ounce. I don't know if I'll ever really use this side. Maybe the 1 ounce, but from here up is not, I'm not going to use those biggest sinkers. So let's get this going. So literally with this one, you can just, the bigger side here, I'm actually going to go from this direction this time. Leave the handle out there. Maybe like that. Boy, them 3 ounces take a lot. Alright, so now we've got it. Just gonna twist a little bit here. Oh boy, that one's hard to pull out. I'll tell you what. So she said. There we go. It's out. Sinkers are out. So there she is. There's your how to make egg sinkers. This one's a little more difficult to. Not bad. I mean, obviously it's a little bit of a pain in the butt, but hey, if you use egg sinkers a lot, you're golden. So, if you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I'll answer what you got. Need any help with something, or if this video doesn't do it for you, please let me know. The can keeps popping. I can definitely let you tell you what I do, what I don't do, or if you need help with a different question, I'll answer if you comment. So just leave it below. But that's how you do your egg sinkers and no roll sinkers. Like I said, egg sinkers I usually use for just kind of catfishing or anything bottom related. As well as the no rolls I usually do, like in a lake I'll use egg sinkers. In the river I'll use a no roll sinker, so that way the current doesn't roll it around. And depending on how much weight I need or how fast the current's flowing or whatever, will be the size of the weight. Now, like I said, I don't use big sinkers, egg sinkers, because most of the time when I use egg sinkers, they're in a lake. So all I need is the weight. Nothing spectacular. So, got any questions, comments, concerns, leave them below. I want to thank you again for watching. Please subscribe. Appreciate all my subscribers that have subscribed. And I'm thinking about, if you watch this video and you're interested in maybe winning a mystery tackle box from me, the month of March should be showing up pretty soon. And I think if we can, say, hit 225 subscribers by, it's March 8th. We can hit 225 subscribers by May. I'll send it out to one of the subscribers. So please subscribe. Like I said, thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.